Each day that we step closer to the release date for Modern Horizons 3, more leaks and spoilers are starting to appear. This is going to have a real effect on the secondary market, as well as the pre-orders that stores are having to deal with. Let's talk about a lot of stuff, and we're going to condense it into a few short minutes. Whenever a product gets closer to release, it seems to find a way to get spoiled and leaked before the official spoiler season even begins. Welcome back, everyone. MTG Moxman here. Thanks again for hanging out with me on my channel today, guys. And a reminder, if you enjoy the content, you want to hang out with the Moxman every day, I don't mind. All you gotta do is hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, and help this channel get closer to that big goal of 50,000 subscribers. I know, insane numbers, but you gotta aim big. Now, guys, Modern Horizons 3 is going to have a premium price tag. And what we got from that Q1 quarterly result was a little bit of hesitation by Chris Cox about how this product's going to perform. He didn't want to get anyone up into the high rafters thinking it's going to be some huge knockout success. And the last couple of days, we've seen a few spoilers, a few leaks for Modern Horizons 3 start to appear, but they're very grainy, very hard to read, almost like you're intentionally not supposed to be able to read them. It's like people don't have high-quality cameras anymore. It's insane to think that this happens, but it does. But it gets the juices flowing and gets you wondering what these cards are going to be. Now, a few of them I've been able to read, like the Oblivion Sower and stuff, which are obviously going to be for the Eldrazi Commander deck. There's a few you can make out, but there's a couple that caught my eye today. They were brought to my attention in my Discord. I want to share these cards with you because when you get good spoilers, when we get some high-end cards that are going to attract attention, that's what spurs on the hype train. That's what gets the FOMO wheel moving, and that gets players placing pre-orders to get things ramped up, to get the juices flowing in the dead corpse you are before an exciting release. So let's take a look at a couple of these cards. But before we do, I want to remind you guys, all it's going to take is a few good cards that players can utilize in a couple of formats. This is supposed to be a modern release, but of course we know more and more this is starting to shape up and look like it's going to be part of the Commander virus that's infecting the entirety of Magic the Gathering right now. So a lot of these cards, definitely from what I'm seeing, and the little spoiler ones I'm seeing, they all seem like they're geared to Commander. It doesn't mean they're going to be that way. We don't know what the whole set. It's a large set, but it just seems like it's flowing that direction. So I can see how a lot of Commander players are going to be excited. Hopefully some Modern players get excited too. And somewhere in between, there's a lot of us other players out there who fit into all these formats who are just hoping to find cards we can pick up as singles to add to different collectible decks that we have. So let's take a look at the first card here. And I want to share this one. This is Necro Dominance. Now, I've given you two images, just so you know. The first one here to show it, where it's 3 black. A great image of like the big stomach mouth, gnawing down the guy. I like the artwork. There's something about this that grabbed me. And these are ones that were shown to me on my Discord. I said, they're spicy. They're good looking. I like the artwork. It attracted me. Now, of course, when we look at the actual writing on the card, legendary enchantment, and get this, guys, this is a mythic. So instead of 25% of mythics, we've now added another one, which means we are now at what? 28 to 30% of all mythics have already been spoiled for this set. But let's read the card. Skip your draw step. At the beginning of your end step, you may pay any amount of life, and if you do, draw that many cards. Your maximum hand size is 5. If a card or token would be put into your graveyard from anywhere, it is exiled instead. This card is insane. In the first images I'm seeing, in my mind, I'm picturing I can just pay some life in a Commander game, draw a massive amount of cards. At the end of my turn, sure, I'll have to discard down to 5. That's fine, though, because if I can draw enough cards, I should be able to win the game anyway to get the combo I need. And if you guys remember what the first one showed us, it's only 3 black to play. So a card like this going to my Throw Bowl deck, or a mono black Commander deck, or even Radko, I always pronounce this wrong. The red-black one. You guys always tease me about how I pronounce the name. But anyway, if you put that into a deck like that, you can have some good times with cards like this. I can see this being played in Modern, I guess, if it was quick enough, but it looks a little too slow for me. Turn 3 and 4, the game could already be over, but I mean, maybe. You never know. Depends on what you can do and what combinations players come up with. If you think of a cool combo, I hope you guys will slot that in to my comments section to see what people come up with, and we can hash those ideas out, but it's pretty cool. Now, if we go to our next card, and this one here, I just want to pause this one for a second. This looks like Elmo is reaching out from the land of make-believe to come and get me. It looks like it's coming out of buildings or pyramids, a ziggurat of some kind. It's called the Echoes of Eternity. It looks like something's just coming out. This reminds me so much of Cthulhu that I love it. I love the Eldrazi though. But this one is 3 generic and 3 colorless. Remember the wastelands and stuff? Very cool though. I mean, I gotta be honest, the artwork grabbed me so much. I stared at this one for like 10 minutes. Now, the card that follows up with this though. Kindred Enchantment Eldrazi. And this is a rare. Remember we talked the other day about rares possibly being far more important than people realize in this particular set for Modern Horizons 3, and it looks like this is the kind of thing. If a triggered ability of a colorless spell you control or another colorless permanent you control triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. Whenever you cast a colorless spell, you copy it, and you choose new targets for that copy. Now, this one's big, okay? Now, not only the fact the card's great, you can take a moment and enjoy that card, you can look back, you can read it, you can put some comments down in the comment section. But here's the thing. That card going with a Tron Eldrazi deck is fine, but it lets me know that they're going to add a lot more cards to the Eldrazi kind of theme. That card's just a connector in the game of Connect the Dot. There's other cards that have to go along with this. There's other colorless spells that we have to add in to make the pool of colorless spells bigger. Are they going to add more colorless planeswalkers? These kind of things that will connect tribal theme decks of colorless into the mainstream or make it a bigger pool of cards just to offer a bigger change to your pool of cards, I think is really important, right? A diverse collection of cards is important to have, and this is where I think it's going to go. So that card and seeing it, and seeing how it's worded, and seeing the casting cost, and seeing how it says copy spells, and trigger an extra time, all those are signals to me that they are doing a lot more than I realized with Eldrazi. It's not just a few Eldrazi tossed in. No. They're going to flesh this out, okay? Yes, it'll probably be for mainly Commander players. I don't believe I know any Eldrazi Commander that are actually Eldrazi modern decks. I've never seen one. I've never played against one. But if it's out there, slam that down so I've now been made aware of things I didn't know. Teach the Moxman something in case I've missed out. But I look at this, I look at those cards. And these are just a few, the rare being the more important one to me. The artwork's amazing. Psycho Elmo coming to get you. But these are the types of cards that when you see them, they get the imagination going. These are the things that give you that reason to buy a ticket, to get on that train and see what's coming next. At least stand at the station and pay attention to the train to see what celebrities might be coming your way. Things that might interest you in the future to collect these cards. Because these are the types of things that can build FOMO. Compared to the other cards we saw, the Flip Planeswalkers, which looked worthless to me, these cards are different. To me, these cards are on a different level, depending on how you're going to play and in what format you plan on playing with them. I'm looking at them as Commander cards. I'm looking at possible things from my Vintage and Legacy decks, which all kinds of crazy cards fit in when I'm playing with my friends. But those to me look mainly to be Commander cards. And offering a larger, diverse collection of cards for Eldrazi is important. It is. But offering those extra cards that build upon themes and decks, like the Necro Dominance, I think this is something. Okay, this is something that kind of gets your attention. Now, I can't wait to see what you guys say about this stuff in the comment section, because some of you may have seen these cards ahead of me. Some of you may have already had time to suss this out or had discussions with other people. I only got home from work, took a few minutes to glance at some other stuff I was working on when I saw these things come across my Discord. I was like, ooh, I got to talk about this, because just glancing at them, it got my attention. And if it got my attention, it got other players' attentions, because this is where it goes. You will see a running theme when players start to like cards. They start to talk about the cards, they start talking about the set. And that builds upon the knowledge. It lets you know that like-minded people are thinking the same way. And maybe there's something here we should all be looking at. Am I missing out on something? And before you know it, you're hooked into the bait. FOMO's got you. And you're cracking packs. Wizards, kudos to you, man. Excellent. Excellent. I look at this, and I'm actually interested right now. Which I wasn't when I saw the Flip Planeswalkers. I am back on the, hey, what do you got over there? I'm looking at them. And the fact I'm looking over my shoulder now to say what cards could be coming next is a great thing. The other one I want to mention, by the way, there was another card there called Sylvan something. I think it was Sylvan Safekeeper. And that's like a reprint card. It's been around. So you can see they have added in quite a few of the reprint cards because they're adding Sylvan Safekeeper in there. That's the one that you can sack a land. I think it gives a creature hex proof or something like that. Like, they're offering these cards in, but those aren't going to be high value targets, but they're going to fill out the set. They're going to fill out what's available for everyone doing the pre-releases and all that crazy stuff. So they need these kind of cards inside the set, and those will not be value targets. They're not going to be huge cards. Great, they're fun to play with, but that's not going to drive the value into this set. It's not going to drive the money. It's the cards like that, Necro Dominance. There's going to be cards like that, those kind of mythics that are really going to spur people on to say, maybe there's something here. Maybe there's cards worth buying that I haven't really witnessed, I haven't been paying attention to, and this can lead down the path to victory for Wizards of the Coast. This can lead to cash cow for Hasbro again, if they've done it the right way and can get enough players interested in what they're seeing. And that's the best part. We don't know where it's going to go. It's just a few more spoilers coming down the pipeline. Yes, it's another mythic, which kind of bothers me because we've seen more mythics now than I think we need to see before the actual spoiler season. I can't help it. I like to be surprised a bit. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Slam some stuff down there. Share your comments about what you're feeling and how you're looking and experimenting with the ideas you're getting from what you've seen so far from Modern Horizons 3. And I hope you guys have a great day today in the world of Magic the Gathering. Don't forget, shop smart, shop S-Mart. And you know what? I will see you guys tomorrow for another video. It'll be the top 10. We'll see how Thunder Junction is doing against things like Murder at Karlov Manor. We'll see if maybe some other crazy cards are now coming to the forefront after we've seen some of these spoilers come out. Eldrazi cards might start to move. I can't wait to take a look. But tune in Saturday and Sunday for my top 10 modern selling cards. And of course, the top 10 reserve list on Sunday, as well as my live stream, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. And if you're shopping for any of these cards, don't forget, use my TCG affiliate link found in the description of this video to help support the channel. Alright guys, thanks a lot for stopping by. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. And of course guys, we are here at the end of the video. We are watching all the amazing people who support this channel fly by in different colors, in Technicolor. That's right, these are the patrons, the supporters of the channel, my YouTube membership members who are here each and every day supporting the content creation of this channel. So thanks again to each and every one of them for being part of the channel, being part of the team, the network. It's amazing. See you guys tomorrow with another video. Have an awesome day, everyone. Welcome back to the Ramble Jamble, guys. I'll be honest. It's been a really long day. I'm exhausted. And I just feel like I gotta sit here. But then I started looking at some of these cards and doing the video. I almost didn't make a video. It's one of those just crazy days. But here's the thing. We deserve to relax together, share some content, share some thoughts and ideas, opinions. These cards look spicy to me. They look exciting. They make me want to crack out my 60-card Eldrazi deck and do some augmentation. Can't help it. Love when this stuff comes along. It's funny how you can be panning on a set one day and go super excited the next day when something new comes along that just gets you on. But here's the thing. In between hating and loving is the middle ground. That middle ground is singles only, not buying boxes. Remember that, guys. I still think singles are going to totally dominate this set, and I don't think we're going to see as much opened after the stores get cracking into the stuff, because stores are making some money off this. So when the stores finish cracking, the money's going to dry up. Guys, thanks a lot for hanging out. Thanks for being here for the Ramble Jamble. And I will see you guys tomorrow for another amazing day in the world of Magic the Gathering. Have an awesome one.